Hey Gardeneers, welcome to yet another garden interview. I'm here today with Queen's Pleasure.
Yes, yes. Hello, hello.
If you're new here, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Without further ado, let's start the interview.
Hello.
So, first things first, I want to ask why the name Queen's Pleasure? Where does it come from?
It comes from when it's like a TBS, but then like it was in the old days. So if you committed a crime, then the Queen of England judged your sentence. So you would work in her garden or something like that until you were released, or maybe never released.
Yeah,
That
it's
is,
for the Queen's pleasure.
Yeah, that's it.
The thing behind, nice. Yeah, because your music is very influenced by British bands, is it?
Yeah, you could say so. I mean, we all have the other backgrounds of music, but the things we share are the English bands like the Smiths, the Clash, Arctic Monkeys, that kind of thing. So I think the common theme is British bands. Yeah.
But you're Dutch, so then you reference to the Queen of England, but then why not the previous Queen of the Netherlands? Because, they're both monarchies.
Yeah, and the Queen is dead now. So we thought about changing the name, but I mean, we're gonna stick to Queen's pleasure. Cause
Yeah.
To be honest, it was never directed at the Queen of England. It was just a cool name, and we thought it was really cool. And then later, it turned out we were making British influenced music, so that was never a correlation
Okay,
there. But
just
so yeah,
a coincidence.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and I've read that you guys know each other from childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you decide to form this band and form Queen's Pleasure?
we all had the same. We went to a school on a Saturday. We like a project or kind of where you could play in bands. It was on a Saturday thing, and Teun and Saul were in the same band together, and Teun started playing a guitar solo, blues solo over a Tame Impala song. They did covers then, and Saul really liked it, and they decided to start a band, and they put a Facebook message up on the school board or something, and Jelmer saw that message and joined, and he asked me to participate in a band, and that's actually how it started. So, yeah, you were 14,
I was 14.
so it's been a long time.
Yeah, maybe then it could be good to remind everyone who's who and who does which instruments.
I'm Saul. I play the drums.
I'm Jure, I do vocals.
I'm Teun, I play guitar and sing sometimes.
I'm Jelmer and I play the bass.
Nice. So what are your influences with lyrics and music aside from the bands that you mentioned earlier, the British ones? Is there any as well, maybe Dutch artists or less?
Yeah, maybe Bob Dylan or something. I don't know what really inspires the lyrics. It's just everyday life or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be when I'm in the bus or on a train or sitting at home that suddenly some lines come to me and I start writing something. So I wouldn't say there are any Dutch acts. Uh, but I mean, everything that I listen to inspires me in some way. So
Yeah.
you could say there are a lot of Dutch acts that inspire me, but not
Yeah.
one in particular.
Are you the main songwriter then?
No, we share.
You all.
Yeah,
write
with the
together.
lyrics, I read the lyrics, but with
Yeah.
the song and how the lyrics fit into the song, that's what we all do together. So we really write it together, the
Nice.
songs. Yeah.
Okay. And so, future time, what would be your dream venue to play in and why? If you guys have like a specific goal in mind.
Well, for like in Holland, it's the big thing if you play Paradiso, like the main hall.
Yeah.
If you sell it out or get it nice, like, yeah, maybe sell it out on your own name, that would be super cool. That would be a dream. Yeah.
Yes. And if you could open up for an artist, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Cake?
Maybe cake.
Yeah, there's a band called Cake, which is a really kind of almost like a humorous rock band, and that it's something we listen to a lot in the van, and they quit music anyway, so it probably won't happen ever. But it's still it's an inspiring band for us, and it's something that bonds us. So that would be a cool thing.
Awesome. Yeah. I saw recently as well you guys have been performing quite a lot around the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Which has been your favorite show so far and why? Maybe you all have different favorites.
Favorite show? Maybe Roadtown. We played 2021. We did a club tour because we released an album, and then we hit Roadtown, and that was really fun. So I think that's one of my favorites. I think.
Yeah.
And otherwise, yeah, I mean we played many shows. So
Yeah. And why? Like maybe concerning, is it the sort of audience or is it because of the type of venue you played in?
I think
Is
it
it the
really
sound?
depends on the audience. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Roadtown was really a really nice crowd. Yeah, I think it really depends on the audience. But I mean, we can play anywhere, and only the audience makes it different or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
of
know.
course.
Safe.
Safe.
And what is your creative process like altogether? So you write the lyrics, it seems like.
Yeah. Mainly, Teun brings of a voice memo to the rehearsal space, and then we try to play it with the band, and yeah, it's really like in 10 minutes we kind of know if it's a good idea or not. It just, if it works, then it works, and if it doesn't immediately work, we try to try everything.
Yeah.
But it really comes. I mean, it really comes to us, and I think if we all don't feel it, then it's not gonna work out or something. So we try to make those songs, maybe 3 rehearsals when we write the basic formula of the song, and then I try to get my ideas into the lyrics. Yeah, I think it's a real. We just grab it out of the air sometimes.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's there or it's not there or something.
Okay, yeah. So
It's-
you
it's a
just
weird
depends on the feeling that you get within that moment.
Yeah,
and-
it's a real. Yeah, it's a fragile moment, like you said, and you have to really nurture it, and like when you pick up the wrong instrument or something, then the song doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Like, so we try to really be cautious with the original ID, and yeah, like I said, really nurture the ID and really get back to the basic form in which we try to play it. So get that first energetic ID and that first inspiring thoughts about the song. We try to capture that as much as possible,
Yeah.
I think.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite song to perform and why?
That's hard. I really love playing Words to Live By, Suits to Die In, the title track of the first album. Only album right now. the, I really love playing that song. It's just, yeah, for me it's really nice to play. And I also love playing a new song. It's called My Eyes, Adore You Too.
The whole title, yeah.
The whole title, yeah. Because that's just like a workout for me. So then I can drink a Coke after because I did my workout for the day.
Yeah, I think for me, My Eyes Adore You Too is now one of my favorites. Also because it's, I mean, it's a tough song to it's tough to portray that feeling on the audience. So I kind of have to exercise it a bit more and um, try to. I know it's hard to transcribe that feeling that I have onto the audience, and it's kind of a weird song. It's just a constant kind of buzz or something, and but I really like it. So it's a real interesting song because there's not much happening, but what's happening is really inspiring or interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just any song that has a guitar solo in it. It's fine by me.
Yeah, for me it has to be My Eyes as well. I think. Really? Yeah, it's like it's also like a working song. You just have to focus at the moment, and it's also really nice to play. And one of these days, I would think it's also very fun. We're gonna play that at Garden as well. Yeah, you just have to hit the right spot in those songs, and just to be honest, also fun to go there, to work to that, and you also have to feel that for it to work. So yeah, if it works, you feel it everything, and yeah, it's just enjoyable.
Yeah, feeling of satisfaction at
yeah,
the end.
definitely.
Like, yeah, that's good. Cool. And what is your favorite produced song? Like the song where you were like, yes, guys, this is a banger. This is good. Yeah,
Like
from
just
the production
production.
process. Yeah.
For me, it's a new song on the album. It's called "We Make It or We Don't," or "Make It or We Don't," and that is that has this raw production of, for me specifically, because I just love the drums on that track. It has this big open boomy sound that cuts through the whole song, which usually never happens with open drum sounds, especially on the kick drum. So that production just captures everything so nice. That has to be my favorite produced song.
Nice.
The last album we tried to not produce it too much, so I kind of have to say maybe Niels of the first album, in which we did actually the only song where we had a drum machine. Yeah, we do. There's a layer on it. There is. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Learning
It's
something
nice to
new.
learn about your own songs.
I didn't know.
I would have to say there's the last song on our new record, which again isn't out yet. You can't hear it by the time this interview comes out. It's called Feet on the Ground, and it sounds like 4 people in a room having fun, and because that's exactly what we did. You know, I picked up my guitar, walked around the room while playing it. We're all smiling, we're all having a great time, and you hear the spontaneous feeling that was there in the air when we recorded it. So it doesn't have any overdubs on it. It doesn't have anything, but it sounds like the song's supposed to sound like, which is very interesting to me.
Yeah, it's the same for me. Feet on the Ground. It's like such a small and fragile song as well, and yeah, it's just rough and small and in its being, and every little detail is its own detail, and it's nothing else, nothing added to it. So for me, it's that as well. Yeah.
Nice.
So drown the speakers in the glass, craving something I can and I think that we both knew it can happen to me, it can happen to you. You nearly broke my mind, but I keep thinking about it all the time.
So far you've been teasing us a little bit with new songs coming up. So do you guys have an album coming up? Do you have a release date?
Can we say the release date? No, because the Friday we have a release date.
No, you can say later new single.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just say new single Friday and this Friday, 19th of May.
19th of May. New single coming up.
New single coming up. It's called One of These Days. And later in the year, there's an album coming. So
Awesome. And will you guys be touring more, doing more shows for that?
Yeah, yeah,
Great. In the
hopefully.
Netherlands?
yeah.
Also, yeah.
Also, we also try to expand a bit more.
Gonna try.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna try. But
amazing.
I mean, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, so people should keep an eye out to check them live and to hear their new songs, apparently, coming
Yeah.
up. Amazing. Let's go to the fast-paced questions now.
All right.
Give us one word that would best describe Queen's pleasure.
Brotherhood.
Rock.
Enjoyment.
I'd say energy.
Energy. Nice. Favorite season?
Spring.
Fall.
Summer.
Spring.
Nice. Favorite board game, if you have any?
Yahtzee.
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 Everything.
Oh no, Picture Rush actually.
No. For me, Yahtzee.
Favorite dish?
Pasta carbonara.
Something that my sister makes sometimes.
Zuurkool stampot.
Indonesian.
Nice. Sweet or salt?
Sweet.
Salt.
Salt.
Sour.
Nice. Cats or dogs?
This is so hard. I just got a cat and I also had a dog. I don't know.
You can say both.
What is nearest to me?
You say tiger.
No, what is nearest to me? What I have. I just use what I have. Sometimes there's a dog, sometimes there's a cat in my house. So yeah. I just cuddle whoever is there.
For me, it's a dog.
Cats for sure.
Yeah, everything doesn't matter. every animal. Horses, guinea pigs, everything.
City or countryside?
Countryside.
Countryside.
Depends on the mood. Come on, where have you lived for the past 24 years?
Countryside.
North or South Holland? I'm guessing North. You're all from Amsterdam, right?
Salt doesn't come out of the Ring 18, so
Yeah, well, I love the Limburg is south of Holland, right?
he doesn't even know where south is.
South of Holland.
South. For me, north.
Achterhoek.
North.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Tea.
Coffee.
Tea.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Both.
Early bird gets the worm.
Night owl.
And finally, producing or performing?
It became very silent.
Performing.
Yeah, I have to choose performing. Yeah.
Performing.
Performing.
Well, there you go.
Okay, great. Well, thank you guys for this interview.
No problem.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
And make sure to like the video if you've enjoyed it. And you can rewatch their live stream over and over again if you get a membership with us.
Subscribe.
Guys, do it.
Like it. Hit the bell.
Hit the notification
bell.
bell.
Yeah.
Facebook,
Follow Garden. Follow Garden everywhere.
Follow Garden everywhere.
Follow us everywhere.
Follow it.
Stay in the garden, guys.
Stay in the garden.
Stay in the garden.
The weather is not that nice, but just sit there.
Yeah.
Do something.
Pray. Do something. Do something about it, man.
Come watch us live. Come watch us live.
Let's chill if you want. Don't.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Sell het centrum.
All right.
Do something. I mean, the culture is already do something. Why should we do something?
Well, thanks, guys.